What's good, y'all? I hope y'all are having an excellent day. Listen, I know y'all are waiting for an update to hear about what happened with the last house that I just took y'all through. Y'all want to know what's going on? Well, if y'all do, go ahead, tap in. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, before we get into what is going on currently with the property, I want to give y'all the numbers one more time. Real quick, this house is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and it is currently 984 roughly square feet. And let's go ahead and do a quick little walkthrough of looking at the inside so that I can remind y'all of what we were dealing with. You know, as we come in and take a look at everything, y'all see some of the stuff that's prepped for paint issues going on. You can also see some of the issues going on with the walls being that paneling. And then we're going to go in and check out all this other stuff. So just continue to walk with me as I go through the house and show y'all one more time what's really going on with the house, because I really want to just give y'all one more little run through, a little small run through, so that y'all can see what I was trying to do with this particular property and see what I was up against. So real quick, let me go ahead and tell y'all what's going on with this property. After I talked to y'all the last time, I was real excited, because before going into the house, I had talked to the owner, and he was real excited about getting rid of it. He was ready to move on. He was ready to do something different. He had actually quoted me a price a little bit less than what I was thinking that I was going to offer, which is good, because then I would have been able to get it for a cheaper price. Because after I ran the numbers, and y'all saw the numbers that I ran, I just wanted to share y'all what I was originally thinking. But again, he was willing to offer or sell it for a little bit less than that originally when I spoke to him. So that's why I was pretty excited, because number one, he was ready to get rid of it, and number two, it looks like I was going to get it for a little bit cheaper than what I was originally thinking that I was going to get for the house. And so once I got through walking through everything, went back to the deal table with him and started talking to go ahead and settle up on the deal, and this is what happened. The guy ended up just going on and changing his mind completely from what he had originally started talking to me about. And basically, at the end of the day, even with me increasing the price on what he originally had started talking to me about, and then upping the price to what I thought that I could actually pay for it, he still didn't want to do the deal. Ain't that something? After all of that, he still didn't want to do a deal. And basically his explanation for me was that he was still possibly trying to do something. He still thinks that he can make some money on it. And so he wants to keep it so that he can go and do some different things and continue to make money on that property. And so I'm not extremely mad at the situation. I am a little frustrated, just to be honest with you, because we started off talking about one price, ended up trying to go up to still get it at another price, and then he completely backed out on both the deals, or both the conversations that we had already had. And so I just want y'all to know that sometimes that happens in real estate. A lot of times people get to doing that kind of stuff, and then at the end of the day, they end up ultimately making a different decision. And this is what I want to tell you again. It brings up a great point in real estate. A lot of people think that they got a deal once they agree to it. A deal is never done until you close at the title company. You are never assured of a deal or that you have a deal until you get to the title company. So don't start spending money. Don't start. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it works this way when you're selling a house too. You get a contract from somebody, they got different contingencies, they got all these different things in the contract, and then some people, they start spending the money because they believe they already got it in tow, and then people don't show up for closing, people back out of the deal, and all these different kinds of things. And so I want to continue to encourage you, or let you know rather, that until a deal is done, a deal is never done. You can think that it's done, but until it goes to the closing table, you can say something in, you can say something verbally. You can even have a written contract, but even in some of those cases, people can still back out of the deal, or unless you put in the contract some consequences for backing out of the deal. Now, that's another thing that we can talk about later on, but still, at the end of the day, for this particular deal, a lot of times when I'm working these deals, a simple verbal agreement is good, and then we get the contract done, and then we go on to the closing table. But I've even had people in different parts of that process back out. We verbally agree, and then we come back and be like, well, I don't want to do it no more. We verbally agree, and then we get to the contract, and then after the contract, I don't want to do it no more. They verbally agree, we do the contract, we set a closing date, and right before closing, I don't want to do it no more. And so with all of these different things going on, again, I want to tell you, a deal is never done until you go to the closing table and until everybody is signed and everything is signed and transferred over. All right. But the update on this particular house is the guy basically just did a 180 on me. He completely turned and said he didn't want to sell the property after all the legwork and all the looking and all the updating that I was going to do and all the work that we did to try to get the deal done quick, fast, and in a hurry, because that particular deal, with it being a cash deal, we were going to close on it within a day or two. And so, but like I said, his explanation to me basically was he felt like he can do more with it. He felt like he can make more money still in the long run. So he's going to decide to keep it. All right. So with that being said, the main thing that I want to tell y'all and remind you of one more time is that a deal is never done until a deal is done. Don't start spending money ahead of time, and don't count your eggs before they're hatched. All right. I appreciate you guys for checking out this video today. And what are y'all waiting on, man? We still got this class coming up. You guys have a little bit more time to still sign up for this class tomorrow. So go ahead and check the links in the comments and check the links in the description so that you and I can get in on this class, so that I can teach y'all what I'm learning out here in real estate, so that you guys can be as successful or even more so. All right. Again, we appreciate you guys for checking out this video today, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.